Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. We praise and thank the Lord for gathering us this Sunday as we celebrate the 16th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We wish to greet all of you once more a blessed welcome to your home here in Intramuros, most especially to our pilgrims and also for the first-timers here. And I also wish to thank you for your prayers. I already went home or went back late evening of Friday from our clergy retreat. No? Sana po ay nakita nyo naman po yung bunga ng inyong panalangin. No? Sana mukha akong mabait ngayon sa inyo. No? Or mukhang fresh. No? Salamat sa Diyos po sa inyo pong panalangin. My dear brothers and sisters, if you are to notice, since last Sunday, this Sunday and until next week, we will be getting and will be hearing from the 13th chapter of St. Matthew's Gospel. Our Christology, or that's the study of the life of Christ in the seminary, or Christology professor, would always quote or brand the 13th chapter of St. Matthew's Gospel as the parables of the kingdom of God. Since we will be hearing parables since last Sunday until next week, how the kingdom of God works, how the kingdom of God operates, how the kingdom of God invites us to come and embrace this beautiful calling. But for our purposes this morning, let me brand this gospel with a new name. And I wish to call these parables, these three parables that we have heard this morning, as the parables of the little. Dahil kung mapapansin po ninyo, yung ilang mga bagay na ibinigay po sa atin ni Jesus sa mabuting balitang ito, ay mga maliliit na bagay. The seed of that wheat, the mustard seed, the yeast needed with flour by that woman. All of these things started little. And as time goes, they all faced their growth, their fruitfulness, and their own gifts of being big. Yung maliit na butil ng trigo ay nabuhay at lumaki kasama nitong weed na ito. People then would see that the weeds and the weed comes so close, magkamukha ho sila. And what happened in today's gospel, in the story of Jesus, both of the seeds grew together. Marahil hindi ho natin alam yung nangyari sa ibaba, pero alam natin, in a way, there is tension. You have to care for the seed. You have to water the soil. There is an experience or an exposure to sunlight, rather. And then growth came out. That mustard seed planted, alam din po natin na maliit yan. Dumaan yan sa madaming pagpupurga, sa madaming pagtatanim din. Dumaan yan para bago pa lang siya maging malaking halaman, dumaan yan sa init ng araw, sa tubig, inapak-apakan yan bago yan maging malaking halaman. Yung lebadura po, or the yeast rather, that woman needed it with the batch of dough. No? Nayupi yan, hinalo-halo yan. Kung tao lang yan, marahil nasaktan na yan. Dahil nga may puwersa hanggang sa maging tinapay siya na makakainan ng lahat. All these things started little, but before they came to their own growth, they all began and experienced what it is to be formed, how it is to be helped, how it is to be in that process for growth. And what could be the secret of all of these things, my dear brothers and sisters? We've heard this beautiful first reading from the book of wisdom, that in the experience of being small to being fruitful, we then first recognize how God works. The first reading begins with the beautiful words, "There is no God besides you who have the care of all, that you need show you have not unjustly condemned." Sa karanasan ng pagkamaliit, hayaan po nating pumasok at kumilos ang Diyos. That's how God works. That's how God pour His mercy. That we first invite that He works, He plans our lives, and then we become fruitful. But also let us not forget the other side of the coin when we wish to grow from our littleness. St. Paul taught us and reminded us of these words. The Spirit comes to the aid of our weaknesses, for we do not know how to pray as we ought. God helps us so that we in turn show our trust in Him in the middle and in the process of our growth. Ito pong dalawang bagay ang importanteng sanang mayroon tayo. Ang alalahanin kung papaanong nagbibigay ng awa ang Diyos at kung papaano naman tayo nagtitiwala sa Kanyang ginagawang pagpapalago sa atin. I'd like to share something personal, my dear brothers and sisters. Kapag po ako ay nangarap, lalo't higit sa mga little dreams that I would like to fulfill, may pagka-arrogante po ako. Gusto ko lagi, pagka nangarap ako, yung kalidad na, yung topmost dream na. I once dreamt of playing or making myself familiarize with playing piano. Sayang naman po yung mga music classes namin sa seminaryo, mayroon kaming mga at least good free times so that I can practice. Dahil nga po arrogante kapag ka hinawakan ko na, at least para sa standards ko, yung piano sa unang pagkakataon, gusto ko yung magaling na agad ako. Yung malabit Beethoven na ang galawan, malamot Mozart, o kaya katulad ho ni Paeng na ating pong organist. Gusto ko ganun na agad. Wala nang aral, isang upuan, magaling. Ngayon po, nakikita po ninyo yung nauusong laro ng mga kabataan hanggang sa mga nakakatanda, yung pickleball. Naiinggit po ko sa mga pinsan ko dahil halos linggo-linggo po naglalaro sila at naiimbita na nila ako. Kaya sabi ko, sige, kapag ka nalibre ako, makikipaglaro ako sa inyo. Bumili na nga po ako ng sarili kong paddle. At pinanood ko kung paano ba laruin tong larong ito. At sabi ko na naman sa sarili ko, arrogante nga Pagka naglaro ako, gusto ko pagdating doon, ako na yung pinakamagaling na maglalaro. Yung tipong ipapahabol ko sa inyo yung bola kapag hinampas ko. Wala akong mintis. Dahil nga gusto ko magaling agad. Noong pong 2019, I also invested into one learning. I enrolled into a driving school. I expressed my intention to my parents. My lola sponsored my driving school. Sa mga nakapag-driving school po dito, I don't know how was your feeling when you first held the manibela. Nung hinawakan ko po yung manibela, feeling ko po ang napakagwapo ko noon. Parang talagang nagdagdag sa pagkalalaki ko yung mga oras na iyon. Mas lalo na po nung una kong nakapagpaandar ng sasakyan at una po akong nakalabas ng highway. Ang aming pong practice route po noon ay sa Aguinaldo Highway dahil nasa Dasma po ang aming pong bahay. At dahil arrogante nga hindi ko po pinapakinggan yung aking pong instructor. O sir, gear 1. O sir, full stop. Sir, nararamdaman ko nang mamamatayan tayo ng makina. Hindi. Sir, 2 kamay po sa manibela. Alala ko po noon, nag-U-turn ako dahil nga astig No? Talagang one hand, pinihit ko po yung manibela hanggang sa nabulyawan ako. And to the many dreams that I was dreaming of, I was and is arrogant for those. But I saw something wrong. I would not want to start little. I would not want to experience the growth that the seeds all faced. Yung mapag-aralan, yung magabayan, yung mabulyawan ng instructor ko, yung matuto sa pagkakamali ko, yung matuto sa karanasan, yung matuto sa buhay, and most especially, how to trust the Lord. That became an eye-opener for me, that I would not want to start little. I would not want to experience how I can be taught, how I can be formed, how I can be guided, so that I can grow, I can be fruitful, and I'll be able to do such things. My dear brothers and sisters, please do not imitate that arrogance of mine. But Jesus is letting us experience, and He would like us to say, start small, trust God, let God work, embrace growth. Sa kung papaanong nakaranas ng init, ng tubig ang mga munting mga butil na ito, He would like us to see the beginnings of our littleness to our experience of God's graciousness. Marahil, ito po ang pinaparanas sa atin ng Diyos sa mga oras na ito bilang bayan din. Marahil sinasabi natin, nahuhuli na ba tayo? Dati noon, number 2 tayo sa world, sa richest country in Asia. Ngayon, kulelat na tayo. And we would want to pass things out hanggang sa maging number 1 na agad tayo. But maybe the Lord is reminding us of these little things that He has led us during these days. To rekindle once more our values. To stop hearing from fake news. To grow from the experience of being dampened by forgetting values and dignity of human life. And of growing once more, of being faithful to God's and to the gospel. Start small, trust God, let God work, and embrace the growth. We might be afraid of facing all these little seeds. But greatness will not be an overnight project. Kailangan nating maramdaman ang marahil higpit, ang mga malalakas na pagpapalago sa atin, ang mainit na paggabay sa atin ng Diyos upang tayo po ay maging mabunga. Hindi problema ang maging maliit, pero sa pagkamaliit, nakikita ho natin paanong kikilos ang Diyos at paano ho tayo magiging mayaman at mabunga.